This live stream is brought to you by the sponsors that you see on screen. Stay tuned during the intermissions to learn how you can save 10% off of your order with any of these fine sponsors. IFEA.
Get Eiffel Towered.
I'm just saying, right? The way that the fucking draft works in this game is fucking stupid. Because for some reason, the car behind you can take your front arrow off your car. So just think about that logic. Whereas in FM7, the car behind you would take the arrow off the rear of the car.
Full pick exit. I'm practicing that now.
Yeah, full pit exit.
Don't need to get no penalties.
Penalties in the race. Or if I forget to, they just won't matter.
Well, there's a giant fucking bump in the middle of the two pit exit.
Yeah, you just have to be a little bit careful about that.
Well, that's the first time I saw it. How did I take no gas? Well, I guess I'm pitting again. So, run out of gas.
That's wild. But anyways, that's how Forza makes the racing competitive in multiplayer. It's the dumbest thing ever. Having the lead car get affected by draft. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
See how your front end just said, "What's grip?" That is the problem with this game, hands down, the number one problem.
Alright, that's fine. What does it say my fastest time is? It should be the last.
Well, let me see here. 48.4.
48.4. Okay, that's my fastest on mediums then. Switching over to the softs or the quali setup to see what I can do. Holy shit. Yeah, that's night and day.
think this is my first time actually racing Indianapolis in this game. Other than the... Yeah. I mean, I've raced on the road circuit, but not on the actual oval.
There's a reason why this track is only popular for the Indy 500.
There,
Because
I'm.
NASCAR racing on it sucks dick.
But I will say this: it's better. It's a better show than fucking watching the road course around here.
I like the oval when the cars are low enough grip. Modern NASCARs so grippy now that you don't really get that, but this isn't terrible, I don't think, around here.
I mean, there's an easy solution. To certain tracks, just rip the fucking downforce off the bottom of the cars.
The diffusers, I wish they would get rid of them for most of the tracks anyways.
NASCAR's number one problem: tires are too wide. NASCAR's selling point: wide tires. Proceeds to not backtrack on it and refuse to acknowledge the fact that these cars are too fast mid-corner. NASCAR would rather see cars enter the corners at 170 and go through the corners at 160 than see a car enter at 180 and slow down to 160 or 140. They would rather see a car consistently hold speed through corner for safety reasons. If a driver is dumb enough to have his tires so fucking low that they fucking explode going into a corner at 180 miles an hour, that is his own damn fault. Bring back horsepower and remove the width of the tires. Bring back actual driver skill.
Give them 800 horsepower, 900 horsepower again. Let the cars go. Let the cars do what they've always been able to.
You can literally keep the same body. Just cut the tire width by half.
Yeah, the tire width always astonishes me how crazy they are on these cars.
Aren't they like 355s or some shit like that? I know they're like 365. Yeah, I was gonna say I know
14
they're like
and a half inch.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're like 15 inches or something like that.
Yep. The Garage 56 had I want to say 385s or 390s on the back of or on the car in general.
Yeah, but it was also unofficially pushing 1,000 horsepower to the rear wheels.
Yeah.
Officially, it had like what, 800 or some shit like that.
I think 800.
Yeah, but everybody knew that was to undersell the performance of the vehicle, and reality states that a car to move that fast, stock car would not be able to go that fast around that track, even with all its extra modifications and setup dialed in, unless it was pushing 1,000 at the wheel. That car just moved too good around that track.
Neat to see though.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. I remember hearing stories that every time the car would go around, it would wake up the crowd that was sleeping.
That don't surprise me. That thing is. These cars are loud. I'm sure that thing is.
I was gonna say that car was tenfold louder than anything else.
Yeah. Also proves that they could put proper rain lights on a car for rain races that they still won't do.
What?
Yep. They stepped out of the creek again.
I got like 2 hours of sleep.
You said we're doing the full pit exit. Are we doing the full pit entrance too, or no? I can't remember.
No, just
Okay.
so the pit entry cone. I'll say it is. There's a line at the pit entry. I don't think it's the actual commitment line, but there is a white line painted across the track. That's the commit point.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Fucking few years ago, in the last NASCAR series I ran, we had a setup on FM7 for the stock cars around this track, and everybody was struggling with it in the aero. And me and one of the other guys I was racing with, me and him just found a way to make drafting work around the track. It just, for some reason, if you got within a certain like distance, the negative effects started turning into positive effects because, you know, the drafting in FM7 was so fucking broken. So if you were to essentially get really close, and I'm talking like you're like touching the bumper, you're essentially super drafting. But if you were able to get it to where you were offset slightly to the left, going through the corners of the back car, you could get a better run out of the corner than the car you were pushing.
I think I noticed that too. Yeah.
So the setup that we had really benefited that ability. So me and the guy found it out. We went from a lap down because it was like one of the last pit cycles. We went from a lap down because it was the way it worked, and we drove up through the field, and me and him finished 3 and 5th because there was a huge fucking pile up in turn 4 because some guy fucked up his fuel strategy and ran out of gas going into turn 3.
I love when that happens.
Yeah. And then he made a really dumb block and collected the guys in 2nd and 3rd, but they were kind of able to rebound a little bit, and me and the guy I was drafting with, we literally were running them down. If the race would have been, I want to say like 5 laps longer, we would have passed them outright because we were passing people around this track too, which was fucking mental.
I'm assuming Amish, it's the Motul livery.
That is the one.
I'm picking it up right now. My guy, you did a great job.
Thank you.
I might actually be able to find the clip and send it in chat.
Take some pics real quick, send them to 1 hour gallery.
Actually, I might be able to. Is there any specific place you want me to send this clip?
I don't really care as long as it's in just a normal chat section.
I'll just put in general. I can't remember. I think that was like 2. No, not 2. Fuck. How long ago was that? I got one.
Damn it.
Fucking clip. Four years ago, that's when it was. Holy shit. God damn.
Almost feels a little weird seeing center numbers on Forza cars anymore, just because I'm so used to them being forward number.
Oh yeah.
7. Only 7 entries for today. So far. at least thus far.
It's a little bit late. I've just been very busy with everything getting frozen, ship breaking.
He ran out of fuel coming out of second.
You can at least get 8 or 9. Usually. Fortunately, this happens towards the last half of the season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Entry numbers fall off.
Scored's not here right now. Just realized.
Is Scored supposed to race
Oh
tonight?
yeah, no, never mind. Duh, he doesn't do the ovals. I'm retarded. Okay.
He's a road course.
He's our road ringer.
We had
He is the SVG of this league.
yeah. Here, I'll send this. This was our YouTube channel we had, and we posted a bunch of streams of our races. So if you want to watch that, whenever we've got some really good races in there.
Chris, that's a familiar name.
Alan?
Oh yeah, Alan.
Chris
yeah.
is a
Yeah, he was the one that I think he was the runner of the YouTube channel. And what we would do is we would have Insane Leaders stream the races, and then me, Dino, Ludicrous Speed. I think Insane Leader was an official at the time too. We were all officials. We all ran that, and then obviously when FM7 ended, the series dissolved because there was no NASCAR shit going on. So everybody who was doing NASCAR stuff either left Forza, stayed with FM7, went to some Forza league there, or went to iRacing. That's basically what ended up happening. Or went to the Heat games.
I don't want to get a late model. I think a late model would be fantastic to this game.
Tune
NASCAR's
are we
neat.
running?
Sunset/Indy. NASCARs are great.
I'm not either, so I'm gonna have to
I
cap
believe-
that off somebody.
Well, that's the tune name is Sunset/Indy.
Top it off Dino and nobody else. For some why it didn't show up in my recommended either, because I have you followed as a team leader as well. That option didn't come up. It's been a long while since I've done this. Oh gosh, you actually have to brake for 3.
That's wild.
Holy understeer. Try and knock down the wall, that's cool. Why is it not turning at all in turn 1?
Get off the throttle. Downshift to fourth. Turn 1 is always a terrible corner in this game. Or just in general, it's just a terrible corner.
The only corner you downshift in, or do you downshift for 4 as well?
Every single corner.
Maybe that's part of my problem. I'm not downshifting anywhere so
The
far.
amount of turn-in you get from 4th gear alone is fucking amazing. It's literally night and day between 4th and 5th gear.
Oops.
It's noticeable. Already a 10th up. Problem is I'm inheriting it
Oh
dirty.
my god. When it starts you off in the lobby, the car does not turn at all.
Nope.
I was like, holy shit, I've run several practice laps. This is not turning. Fuck. I gotta fill up. Why is it not? Why is it saying? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I had a guy. I forget what fucking season it was that we did, but we were doing a Miami race. I ended up winning it on strategy with fuel. The guy didn't know how to do fuel strategy, who was dominating the race all fucking week, basically, and he fucking he was so buttered. He goes, yeah. He goes, you just won through a fluke. I literally mentioned to him, I was just like,
Oh shit.
I was like, dude, you are so
That's not how you
buttered
do
for
it.
sucking. That's amazing.
Well, there's a lot of cones up the track.
Yeah, my bad. I fucking turned in too much for a corner.
No.
And clipped him.
Gosh, you can actually keep it wide open in 2 if you do it perfect.
You have to turn in so late in 2 though for that. You have to like enter late, but not too late. I'm trying out hard tires,
There's
and
a
I'm
lot of
noticing my
finesse.
turn-in is way better on hards. But you lose like fucking 3 seconds to softs.
Yeah, but the softs wear out so damn fast.
I know.
Wall. Yeah, like 33%. Just getting on and off pit road. And a set of softs is only gonna last what, 10 laps?
Well,
Maybe.
12 if you push it, I think.
You can get like 14 if you push them, I think. Not great though.
Yeah, it's just over 6 minutes until driver's meeting. I'll close the session down in 4 minutes. Then we'll go over driver's meeting. Should be pretty quick. Start the qualifying and stuff,
Slingshot that, man.
hopefully.
Really fucking crazy. That's a crazy terminal.
Boy. Well, that's a pit road entry wall. I don't know if y'all can see my tire tracks. It was pretty vish.
Are we gonna get penalized if we extend between the 1 and 2 like people did last year? What?
The white line defining the track. You have to stay below the white line defining the track. So which would be the outsidemost white line? You cannot go beyond that. If you go beyond that outsidemost white line, that is a pit exit violation.
Question: did you make that lap solo or with draft help?
With a tiny bit of draft out of 4. Soft.
Sneaking suspicion. I'm gonna be in trouble for most of the race.
The mid-low 48s. Or on medium, sorry.
Pack 48 right now.
Is the virtue at this track. The nose is just so bullish, you just have to wait for it.
The car has such terrible turning that you can't even sim twitch it. That's how you know this thing's terrible. If you can't sim twitch it, there's a problem. Like Jesus. Most cars you can normally sim twitch. You can roll it at least. There's a silver lining. Restarting the lobby up soon, or for the race.
If it's on a lap, let me know. If not, I am going to end the session. I'm going to start downloading.
Holy Christ! Joke's on you, Dino. I was already terminaled.
no one has anything, I am going to end the session. And we are going to start getting ready for drivers.
Damn, I couldn't get a Dino in time. Somebody is ghosted inside me in pit lane. That was weird.
The restart, we go again. Can't find it again.
Oh
'cause I'm
my-
stupid.
Oh my god! Did you guys see the wreck at the MX-5 Cup race?
Yeah, they had a big one
did
right at
not.
the start.
Holy shit!
It was all good. Maybe you correct me. You said it was Gresham Wagner whose fault it was.
The outside. It was a little bit the car behind.
You know, I sent it to you
Third
on
in line
Instagram if
on
you
the
haven't seen
inside.
it yet.
Gresham got a terrible start on the outside line. Decided his response to that was to squeeze the ever-living hell out of the inside line. The guy behind that was third in row on the inside line got into the back of the second in row car. That car got a little loose, snapped it up into Gresham. They both went into the wall, and then spun back in front of the rest of the field, and like 17 cars out of 30 were involved. So,
So what you're saying is, if Claiming had decided to run a one-off, as long as he avoided that wreck, he was probably almost guaranteed to win.
if he decided to run a runoff or one-off, it wouldn't have been in at Daytona, I'm pretty sure.
As long as he avoided the wreck, he was probably guaranteed to win.
I'm going to post drivers meeting while I am setting up the qualifying session.
I'm not making this comment to start any like political thing, but like, did anybody see the recap, like the comedy recap things of the inauguration?
I've seen a couple.
Just the amount of meme potential from the inauguration was amazing. You got Zuckerberg staring at fucking, what was that, Bezos' wife's tits, and then fucking Bush looked like he was fucking high.
It's that too. I was a little bit surprised.
I think we're ignoring the elephant in the room. Melania's hat.
Dude, that hat was huge.
Dude, it looked like the fucking Pizza Hut logo.
You're not wrong.
That's funny.
Well,
That-
if you're
that
gonna
was-
say it, if you're gonna say that
Ow,
though,
I
Nismo,
want
you
that.
say it right. It was huge. Her hat was
Huge.
huge.
I didn't say that. It was Amish.
We want that head.
Yeah, it was
Huge.
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 Wrong.
First
People
photos
love
to
my
restart.
big love the big hats. I love the big hats. I think the big hats are fantastic.
Oh no.
I know
Um,
it. You know it. Everybody knows.
Before we kick off drivers meeting, I'm gonna jump over to 1 hour's chat real quick because I see Meteor's in there, so I'm gonna go jump him real quick, see if he's gonna show up.
I think it's his birthday, remember?
Do what?
It's his birthday, remember?
Well, then why is he racing with the 1 hour guy?
I don't think he's... Okay. Well. He's AFK, and I'm 90% sure because he's been in that VC for most of the day. Every time I've checked Discord, he's in the VC, so... We gotta wait for him to get back. I'm gonna give him 2 minutes. If he's not back by 9:06, we're gonna start driver's meeting.
And then he's gonna miss driver's meeting and start from the back.
He's done it to himself. I am gonna give him a tag.
No, don't even tag him. He knows what he did.
Eh,
He set
he does.
himself up for this.
Or just spam bot him. Just tag just a billion tags.
I'm just
That's
banking on him performing well in qualifying and then ending up having to start in the back. I really don't want him to be tagged. I think it's just gonna be fucking hilarious.
it's our custom thing to tag people before they miss something.
Boo.
So
Boo!
Oh my god, I remember I would scroll forever, it seemed.
oh yeah,
With people
I can
tagging
do that.
scored. Oh, I know. I remember tagging scored for the 24-hour races and stuff, and it was like, Jesus fuck.
Their way of communicating.
24 is tomorrow.
Oh, he's back, okay. Well, now that he's back after he tried to become an elopement risk at the start of driver's meeting, we will start driver's meeting. Wow. So, the
We still think he
restart
missed
zone. He made it within the 2 minutes I gave him, so fortunately. But yeah. For the restart zone, it is after the start zone or start line for this occasion. There's not a line to use otherwise. So it is from the start finish line to the white line. There's a white line and then there's a yellow line. We are using the white line as the end of the restart zone, and that means that you cannot jump out of line until you are past that white line. Once you're past the white line, you can jump out of line. Go for well, don't go for wide. That's probably not going to work well into turn one, but I guess there's nothing stopping you from doing it. So
No, just look what happened in the previous
So-
Brickyard 400.
That is
They tried
true.
doing that. They tried doing that, and it ended up in a massive wreck.
Yep. Let's to avoid that today. After that, the pit entry is the white line across the lighter pavement, I guess. I don't know. The white line that crosses the track perpendicularly at the pit entry, that is going to be your pit entrance line. Well, let's do pit exit before that. Pit exit is on the exit of turn 2. You're going to use the full access lane the whole way out and rejoin on the back stretch. Once you cross that, you can rejoin the track normally. When you're in the short chute, you cannot cross over the second white line onto the racing track. That is a pit exit violation. You have to stay on the apron side of the track, or else that's a pit exit violation. And then for the choose cone, it's going to be the split in the access lane and the racetrack in turn 3. And then after that, you rejoin in the short chute in 4. You're going to kick up some cones, but they should respawn and be out of the way by the time we're racing around there the next time, so it should be good. Inside line goes to the access lane, outside line stays on the track. Then we'll have enough time to sort it out from there. And for full clarity, the choose cone is going to be directly where the white line splits. So, use with that information as you will. And if anyone has any questions, let me know now. If not,
Now, can you tell turn 10 to make a better game?
I've tried doing that many times. They only
Hopefully we get a better one.
Aren't like half the people
Hopefully we get a
here,
better one
like,
at the end of the year.
aren't half the people here on Forza Insiders or something?
cannot confirm or deny these things being said. But yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely not.
Anyways. I think everyone here knows the drill. Clean laps over dirty in qualifying. You can dirty a lap if you go too low onto the curb, which Forza should not be a problem, but here we are still with that in 2022 game, 2023 game.
Soon tight.
That's definitely not a 2019 game. So as soon as everyone's ready, we will start qualifying and get on with it.
All group tonight.
Yep, it's. Well, I think part of it's Indianapolis. Started to notice people don't like this track in this game for fair reasons. As well as Daytona 24, so some people are just not home. So.
The downside too to this is that this track needs a special setup for itself. It's really hard to pull off 2 setups for one with this track. That's one thing I've learned when setting up cars. So maybe next season try to like make more of a dedicated setup for this car for this track.
Yeah, we will take note. We'll see what we find works for us at this track. So, everyone is ready. We will start qualifying. Clean laps over dirty. Everyone knows the drill. On lap 4,
I think one
pull
day-
over on the back.
One day we should run Sunset Peninsula with high downforce turned on. So you just get stupid runs.
I think this tune has pretty low downforce as it is.
No, I meant like the game setting. If you can turn up, you know how you can like turn up the draft or whatever. Yeah. Fucking crank that bitch and let's see what we can do. Let's see how much fun we can have.
Just turn it into an Atlanta.
Probably on mediums
Right.
here. So I'm gonna pit on the first. Yeah, I am. So I'm gonna pit on the first lap. Oh,
Ow,
collisions are on, aren't they?
Yep.
I
bastard!
put them off. Yep, collision. All right, we gotta restart.
I'm
I
terminal.
turned them off.
Oh, I hit Dino.
So restart. Sorry about that. I know I turned collisions
Oh,
off.
I like that you sacrificed me for the test. You're just like, yeah, let me just check real quick.
I
Endorse
saw
me.
you already. I saw you already hit somebody, so I just
You're just like, you are the sacrifice.
make
test.
sure.
Some of
So,
you may
can we race
die,
menu?
but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I know I turned off
Lord Farquaad?
collisions. I know for a fact I turned them off. So
Can we
what
change
else
May-
did the
Can we
game?
change Maybe's name to Lord Farquaad?
No.
Why did it set it back to default? I know I turned it always off. I have to now. put
Maybe
the
have you
remote
even
thing
watched?
in.
Have you even watched Shrek?
Like 15 years ago?
Maybe is not a movie person, so a lot of
what?
movie references I have made, and it just goes straight over his head.
Okay. Do you know what movie this is from? Motherfucking titty sucking 2 bald bitch.
Sounds like something Samuel L. Jackson would say. That's about
Nope, it was a white guy. I forget
Ain't
what
got a
he's
sled.
going from. I can't remember his name. But does anybody know what quote that movie's from? A lot of people say it, but nobody knows where the quote came from.
Well, to be fair, I've never heard anybody say it. So.
Oh, really? I know a lot of people say it. It's from the movie Paul.
heard of that.
Can't say I've ever seen it.
It's got, I think, Simon Craig in it, and it's got some pretty well-known
Simon
actors.
Pegg.
Pegg, yes, Pegg. Sorry.
And the other guy I can't remember is.
Yeah,
it's
but-
like Pegg's. It's
Yeah,
Pegg's.
it's his. Yeah, it's kind of like his guy, like how Adam Sandler has like all his guys.
He's Dwayne Johnson's Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I think the last movie I sat down and watched was Ford versus Ferrari, and even I yelled at that a few times with the little inaccuracies it had.
In Hollywood, get used to it.
Yeah,
I would say
they're
one
gonna
That's
take
movie-
probably one of the better ones too.
If you haven't seen it yet, you have to watch the Gran Turismo movie.
I did.
Oh,
I was
it pissed
not
me off.
really.
It pissed
I was
me
not
off.
happy
I've
with
seen
it.
clips of it, and the Hungaroring CGI'd as Lamar already pissed me off.
Well, it's still a good movie in general. Like, the actual story itself is pretty good.
Yeah. No, it's a good movie, but none of the story is accurate.
No. Outside of the crash.
Well, even then, the crash was in the wrong timeline.
Yeah.
'Cause he was already like a year or two into his career when that crash happened, IRL.
Yeah.
That wasn't like his qualifying races.
No, I was gonna say, if he had that in his qualifying races, he would have never made it. Nope. You were gonna sacrifice me again, you bastard.
Maybe it's literally just Patrick Starr at the beginning of every race. Touch.
I've gotten used to triple questioning this game's reliability.
Hey,
So,
why do I have 1,000 horsepower? Kidding.
Only this car could have 1,000 horsepower.
I can't see.
NFL, that's a wall. You're not supposed to touch that.
I'm amazed it didn't dirty it a lap.
Oh.
That was a bad line through two.
Touch the wall again.
Yeah, Amish, somehow it's still not dirty.
Dirtied it there.
It's turning even worse than it did in practice, but I think that's because of track rubber.
More consistent.
Oh, it went. Oh, and I fucking wrecked the car. She's fucking broke. She ain't different.
We pull off on the last after this lap, right?
Damn it.
Yeah. It's on the backstretch, right where that little paved section is.
I fucking wrecked the car. That's gonna be a shit fucking lap.
I'll be glad you didn't qualifying, not during the race.
Well, it's.
Just missed turn 4. Good job, idiot. I'm yelling at myself.
I really wanted to go for the pole. I know I could do that. God damn it.
And
That
maybe
sucks.
steals it at the 11th hour. Road racing.
Look at that stop. Beautiful.
Take love.
I just locked it down and held the handbrake, and this is where I stopped.
That's the famous detective once said.
9/11 was an inside job.
Taking the picture for qualifying results, we can finish the line.
I dare you to take the service road for the last 2 corners. Flat out. Everyone's doing it.
Track limits violation for NFL.
More sand. Too much sand. Tack, there's a little too much sand for that.
I don't know what you're talking about. You just got baby the throttle. Well, here's how I'm looking at this. If I load in on track, I call this a success.
I mean, no matter, even if you finish last, it's a great points day. It's gonna be a great points day.
What I'm saying is that I'm on call this weekend. As long as I load in and how many laps do I have to complete? Like 1?
As long
Yeah.
as you get the start for the green flag, you get points.
Okay, yeah. So we're getting to the point now to where it's not going to matter. And if I honestly finish last this race, I won't be too upset. I mean, yeah, I'll probably drop position in points after this week, but because I didn't drop last week, did I?
No, you're still the points leader, I
Still
believe.
tied, yeah.
Oh, we're tied?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Alright, so, you understand if I put you in the wall, right? Kidding.
I mean, there's also a high possibility that I miss a race. It's still winter. Pennsylvania electric.
I would
Got a-
manually-
What state are you in?
Who, what, me?
Yeah, what state are you in?
Wisconsin.
Okay, so you
Dude,
might
we talk
be far
about this
enough.
all the time.
I have the memory of a goldfish, dude. I can't even remember.
And you drive
I
a
can't even remember-
semi-truck?
It's honestly actually probably for the best that I have goldfish memory for when I'm driving a truck. So it keeps the rage in check.
How often do you have to slam on your brakes? Is it a weekly thing?
If they send me up to the Twin Cities, yes.
Hmm.
It's usually at least once a week. I'm having to hit my brakes hard for somebody.
Early
My
February.
particular favorite. My particular
February?
favorite is.
Oh. Yep, go.
Yeah.
You go.
My particular favorite is the guy that uses the entire Mert on ramp and without accelerating, and then merges at like 40 and then accelerates.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was gonna say, are you spending a lot of time in PA when somebody does that?
No, I've actually never driven to PA in the truck.
I kind of wish it was legal to push people. Like, you're not going the speed limit.
Yeah,
Go faster.
sometimes I very much agree.
So in early
I
February,
mean-
I'm going up to Atlanta, Michigan. That's like mid-northern Michigan. I looked it up. It's the elk capital of the world.
It's not
Could you
Upper
take a guess
Peninsula.
why I'm going there? No, it's not in the it's not in the UP. It's literally in the middle of Michigan on the northern part of it.
Okay.
Can you take a guess what's
Michigan?
happening in early February?
They're mating.
Hunting trip?
Nope. One more guess. Come on. It's racing related.
They're extinct. Oh. I
Snow
Race on a frozen lake.
Snowdrift Rally is. No, that's out in Washington.
You're
champion.
no. I think it is the snow. I think it's called the Snowdrift Rally. I think that's what it is. It is a rally race, yes. I think it is called the Snowdrift. Let me check. But maybe it's literally like almost on the dot. Let me see. What the fuck is it called?
Yeah, I was actually up by you this morning, Tack.
You were?
Yeah, I had a 5 a.m. delivery in West Dallas.
Oh. I was asleep when you did that.
I was in my last stop in Loves Park, Illinois by 7:30.
Ugh. Every time I hear Illinois, I just go, ugh.
How do you think I feel? I live here. I lived in that state.
You live there by choice.
Nah, not really. Illinois keeps us too poor to leave.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
I should probably get
Yeah.
a picture of the results, shouldn't I?
Maybe you were.
I almost-
Maybe I'm surprised you knew exactly what the fuck the rally was called.
I remember
Maybe
it from
is-
Subaru's launch control.
Maybe
Yeah,
is
I guess.
well versed in many forms of motorsport.
Well, it's so the it's from the ARA, the American Rally Association.
Yep.
So they are. I wanted to go to a WRC race, but I was looking at there, and it's like they don't really come into the states, and I'm like, fuck. So I was like, well, what's the closest rally? So I looked up ARA because I know they do a lot of rallies, and I knew they went to Michigan like once or twice a year. So I was looking to see when they came, and the first rally of the season is Michigan, and the The funniest part about this is that it is it's a snow ice mixture, and they're not allowed studded tires.
That ought to be fun.
It is. I was looking it up on it, and they said it's one of the hardest rally stages they ever go to, due to the lack of grip.
I look forward to seeing you diving into a snowbank to avoid a car on Mr. M. This is a rally video.
Oh, I'm gonna be taking so many pictures and videos. I think there's one stage we actually don't get to see there because there's no spectator area.
Not with that attitude. Attack, you and me, we should meet up at Road America this year for see Claiming's next race this summer.
When is that?
It was a sports car weekend, I believe, so it should be first weekend of August.
What is he? It's a sports car week. What's the series that goes out there and runs outside of that?
He's on Mustang Dark Horse Challenge.
Oh, okay. I went out there because Coca Gamer 11.
Yeah, I know Coca.
Yeah, he raced F1600s. So, I went up there, and they were one of the opening series. You had the I think it was the OCCA Ultimas, something like that. If I can't remember what the fuck it was called. It was like
do you know?
It was like the Ultima something. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but it was like modified street vehicles, and then
That Canadian series.
yeah, and then there was it was almost like it was a Porsche spec GT4 class. Then it was Trans Am 2s and Trans Am 1s, and then the F1600s, and then I think they had the other formulas.
What year was
I think
this?
they had one. This was last year. Alright, what there?
Sorry, Speedway weekend.
Yeah, SC. Yep, that's it. Yep. That was such a great weekend to be at Road America. Oh,
Road America.
Speedway weekends are great.
It's always a great weekend to be at Road
well,
America.
because
that place
the
is amazing.
well,
It's a beautiful
the Road
track.
America. Well, Road America, that track, like literally it being such a big track, they don't usually have the paddock in the middle open a lot. But when they have a weekend like that, the paddock is open. You can just walk in and you can just walk around the race cars, walk right up to the cars practically. It's like holy shit.
Oh yeah, I mean I show up. I've shown up every year for the last 5 for Flaming's events, and I've just walked right up and basically become a
regular?
free labor all day for him. I pushed his car through tech inspection twice.
Oh, nice.
SVRA though is definitely very open.
It
I mean,
really-
when I went to the Speed Tour walk-ins, I walked onto the pit lane. They didn't care.
2 years
Active
ago,
track,
really-
pit lane, don't care.
Oh, I did
2
the
years
grid
kinda
walk.
sucked.
I did the grid walk for the Trans Am 2 and the Trans Am 1. I got some good pictures of that, and then funny enough,
Claiming was in TA 2 years ago, and I was there for that. And
oh nice.
I helped him push that car back into the hauler. TA 2s aren't light. That freaking sucked because he just had a ramp trailer at the time.
Oh, yeah, no, that's pain.
I'll bet that was a workout.
Oh, I did the grid walk for the IndyCar race at the Milwaukee Mile.
Nice.
That was fun. That was really fun.
They really need to stop taking events away from that place. It's such a nice place.
We need to add some damn ovals. Or just rounds in general. 17 isn't enough.
Well, I mean, they had a fantastic truck race there. this playoffs, and then
no,
they
it
just
wasn't.
take it away.
Dude, if you were at the track, you were falling asleep. I was falling asleep in the grandstands for that race. It was a really bad race.
I watched
It was-
some of
it
it
was
on
a snooze-
TV, and I thought it was.
Dude,
I thought it was
a
decent.
snooze fest. It was a snooze fest. That and last year, the first year they came back, was a snooze fest.
Maybe I'm biased
because-
though, just because I was a Lane Riggs fan. I was cheering for Riggs.
But here's the thing: you have one person winning the fucking race. Well, not winning the race, but you have one driver dominating the race the whole time.
Yeah.
But
'Cause it wasn't last year.
The next year, it was one guy dominating, and then some guy got around him, and then I think he got the lead back and ended up winning. But it's just like you have one guy dominating the race at the Milwaukee Mile in the trucks, and that's all it is.
Huh.
And it's more entertaining watching the guys who get penalized work their way up through the field. But then they can only get up so far before they start, matching pace with everybody else that they can't get around anybody.
Who are we waiting on?
Well, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
I think he
we're
was
about
waiting
to
till
start as
the
soon
time
as
right now.
everyone's ready.
Everybody's ready.
Everybody's been ready.
So yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt
wait.
Joe.
No, you
Okay.
did.
I mean, you
Uh,
are the lead admin for the series. You have every right to tell us all to shut up, so we can
Oh,
yeah.
race.
You can call us slurs too.
I tend to stay short.
Let's not do that while I'm streaming.
Everyone knows the drill. Don't roll
Maybe
off
he's
the start.
also.
Pull your name, roll head to turn 1. We'll go 75 for pace speed here. Inside, I'm going to choose inside, so odds on the left,
Ooh.
evens on the right. And, yeah.
I also want to make a note that if you've ever listened to Maybe's dad on one of these events, that
Tack, you
if
can
the
follow me?
slurs start coming, they may never stop.
After Tack, it's Dino. After Dino, it's Nismo. After Nismo, it's Packer. After Packer, it's NFL. And after NFL, it's Amish.
Dino's violating my ass.
We're supposed to wait till green flag to do that, but yeah. I believe we're all rolling, so I'm gonna pick it up to 75. We can grid up just about immediately. Yeah, there's no real issue with that. As I say I'm gonna pick it up to 75, and there I go to 90. Let's.
I was gonna say I'm doing 83 and you're pulling away.
Or Amish all by himself in a row.
He's on the bottom.
What that's gonna mean though for him is he's gonna have the best start into turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Or the best
You
draft, and then
underestimate
end
my
up
See what I
ability to
added
botch
to my
this.
car? I added a fucking race wind sticker up on the top there. I noticed after my first winning, I was just like, ah, shit. I was like, I haven't put a race wind sticker on yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot mine too.
Yeah, I was like, shit. I was like, fuck it. And I added like 3 races too late. I was like, well, fuck.
That was a joke. I don't
Esmo,
have-
you won a race?
No.
I don't pay attention to who wins what.
No,
just
but I used
watch.
to. This is serious. When I used to race my other, real quick, when I used to race my other league, whenever I would win, I would, instead of a race win sticker, there would be a KFC drumstick on the A-pillar. This is true. This is true. Back when you used to race the old Mercedes with us, NFL.
Yeah, that actually does about line up.
You said the line after the start finish line in
White
between there.
line
Right?
after the, yeah, from the start finish to the white line after it.
Okay.
It's 80 laps, correct?
80 laps. When we cross over to 81, the race will be official. Grand.
That sucks.
Comfortable. uncomfortable doing
Watch what
this
you
with
do
you,
to me.
Dino. I'm gonna try very hard not to squeeze you into the wall.
Arrow watch, come on.
Yeah, I know. My car washed up in turn 1. I was like, oh shit.
Cross the line and get arrow watch again.
Yeah, turn
and
one.
and you,
sucks.
and
You
you
don't wanna
lost.
be
second.
here.
Holy shit, you dropped.
Yeah, it just did not turn in on entry.
Jesus,
Yeah,
fuck.
he stacked it and won, and then
I'm just going
Dino-
to,
Back to back.
it
stacked
bottled Dino
corners.
going into 2, and then I dove both of them on exit of 2. Oh, Dino, you took so much air off of me. When I ask you to downshift, please downshift.
Jesus.
Dino, if you go all the way to the grass, did you do the same strat I did? Well, when you're not in a fucked situation.
on. Turn into the corner, you idiot. Just let Dino into
Try
the
and
wall.
knock down the wall. Can't tell if I'm getting a draft off tack or not.
NFL, what tires are you on?
On softs.
I think all of y'all are on soft, aren't you? Wall, idiot.
Well, I will say this, there's a huge benefit to starting on softs for this race no matter what.
Yeah.
Because either way, here's what's going to happen. Either it's going to be a wreck fest and you're just going to run softs until you have to pit, because pitting under caution is no negative. So you might as well just keep running softs until there's a green flag run. Or we'll spread out so fast that we'll pull away to the point where there's not going to be a caution for the rest of the race, and then when we pit, we're going to be off sequence to everybody. And if everybody follows us in, we're just going to be faster than ever. We're just going to be ahead of everybody. There was absolutely zero negatives to starting on top for the start of the race. Because you can then just work, you can work the pit cycles with the medium tires.
I think they know where I'm going, so I think I'm gonna be good.
Don't.
I know my strategy, and I honestly don't know if you run it the way you say you're going to run it. You'd have to go soft, medium, hard, or soft, hard, hard. Or... You won't be able to make it, even with the fuel.
Not unless you,
They're banking
flex
on
the system.
having enough of a advantage to where they might pit an extra time.
I mean, you can go medium, 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 or medium, medium, hard, I think, but it depends on the fuel. No, I mean, I get it, but I don't think it's going to be that beneficial. Oh, shit.
We'll
Jesus
find
Christ.
out soon. Enough laps.
You're right.
Stop
Jesus.
understeering. That would be a lovely.
I hate the sucking you in draft thing.
NFL, what position did you start in?
Horse, I believe.
No,
He's
Fifth.
gone
Or
mode
sixth.
now.
He's in sixth.
Homing missile.
I was gonna say he's moving in.
He was
There
in
goes the-
sixth.
there
I
goes-
was in
I was gonna
fourth,
say
he's
there's
not.
the wash. How badly did you fuck your car? Because that was a hard hit.
Nothing, no damage, but
That's
it's.
impressive. That was a hard hit. I saw that. I was like, ow.
I don't know how, but I'm ready to be hurt again in here in 3.
Problem is, you're close enough now to where it's slowing me down.
Going for it here, and
I was gonna say it was gonna be a ballsy move if you decided to go in this corner.
I'm reckless. I'm not stupid.
I would
I was gonna say you're better than Ross Chastain. He's reckless and stupid.
saying you're not stupid is a bit of a rich take. We're all here at the end of the day.
Yeah, instead of getting on a real racetrack. I will take my pickup truck on a track. I don't give a shit. I'll race that bitch. Well, it's a little too new for me to do that.
That's an interesting strategy. That's
The wash, Batman.
I told you the lead car gets fucked up more than the second car. The back car always gets the benefit. It actually turned in more than I thought it was going to, so I wasn't trying to like shove it in there, but it just ended up happening. So I do
You're
apologize
fine.
about that.
You're fine. Obviously, we're pulling a bit of a gap, so I'm actually might just push you. Just turn this into a mini Daytona.
It is possible.
Are you on softs 2-tack?
We're gonna have to pit this lap unless you want to risk it and go another one.
I'll come with you.
Okay. Yeah, because we're still pulling on them, but like we're starting to lose time, like on our actual laps.
My right front's yellow, but
We'll look
I'm
at it.
about out
It
of
should
fuel.
be. I was gonna say it should be at about 60% right now.
it's exactly 60.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna let you know I'm going medium. So.
Go off an guesstimate here. Hopefully that's not too much fuel or too little.
Good news is we're far enough back now to where we shouldn't be bothered by anyone else. So if we just prioritize on trying to gain a lot of ground.
Or I can just hit every single cone on my way out.
Yeah, you'll catch me. You're pretty quick here. If we prioritize, just getting around the track, either through clean air or just drafting each other and just get moving, then we should be okay.
Gosh, it will not turn on colds.
I mean, that's just mediums in general, too.
Yeah, this is my first laps on mediums too, so you might just pull away from me too, depending. My gosh, turn please. The cones did not reset.
Hey, good. If not, they should get off the racing line quick enough. I don't think they're desynced across everyone's platform anymore.
Yeah.
One thing
pulling
I
away from
don't
the
like
attack.
is that if you hit the cones, they reset for you when they come back around, right? But if somebody else hits it on your screen, they don't reset. That was a problem when the game launched. Like, other people hit the cones and they'd go everywhere, they wouldn't reset, and then all of a sudden you'd hit them out of the way, and then they just reset from where you hit them. So if there was a cone on the racing line, it fucked you over.
Oh shit, big wreck. Oh. Well, I guess I'm pitting.
What's happened?
4 or something?
I
He's in the pit lane already, fortunately.
I think he snapped the wall.
I got on the apron middle off on 4 and it got loose and it snapped, and then I saved it, but it tank slapped in the outside wall, and luckily it was by the pits, so I just came down the pits, but I've got 10 seconds of fucking damage, so
Pain.
I'm out.
Wouldn't say you're out yet.
One
I'm
caution
certainly not.
will reel you back.
I mean,
Gosh, it will not turn.
I don't see any cautions anytime soon. We're all running separate.
Well, if somebody hits the wall hard enough in terminals somewhere on the track, then that's a caution.
Back is
so.
just running away from me.
Nismo, watch your
Oh,
rejoin.
fuck. Yeah.
It's alright, that's a warning. That's a warning.
I just realized that.
Bro's like, I don't see a caution coming out. Almost causes one.
No, I didn't. I didn't do a proper rejoin. It wasn't close to a caution. I just didn't do a proper rejoin. I was looking at something else.
Not looking at porn while you drive. Speaking of that, I was there's a morning show in my area that I listen to, and they were talking about on the radio station how some guy got pulled over because he had his phone propped up right where his speedometer is on his dash, and it was just playing porn while he was driving. And the guy got pulled over, and instead of concealing the phone, he just left it there, continuing to play. You know, it was just like, what the fuck?
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, no, it's a choice. I'll tell you that much. I could stop fucking him, turn him on. That'd be great.
I can't turn in one either.
I'm literally missing my turn, and that's why I'm fucking it up.
I was already caught a half second on me since we both came out of the pits.
I missed that.
This is why you turn at least a few laps on medium tires in practice.
Dale Earnhardt
At least you
Jr.
understand
proud.
how fucking tight it gets.
I've tried to knock down the wall. How
Not
I
letting me
how I'm
pass.
not
I am
damaged,
going
I
to
don't
just
know.
pit this next lap, so don't worry about letting me pass.
Okay.
God, please.
Entering pit lane now.
Yeah, I'm boxing this lap too.
Hitting the pit lane.
I think I nailed turn 1, but then I fuck up turn 2.
We're gonna be hooked up. On medium. Are you on mediums again?
Yeah.
Now they are catching me rapidly.
God, really missed the corner on that one. Jesus, fuck.
Turn 1 got hurt.
Did not turn at all on for me.
That was a bad line.
That was a really bad line. Holy shit.
But Phil's arrow washed just a little bit, and it was just enough to throw me off because I was already taking a tight line.
God, the thing just does not want to hold the bottom of 1 and 2. Not even 1 and 2, just 1. I'm not the only one having that problem right now, right?
Same problem.
Okay.
Two a little bit too, like I
one-
just did there, but
Mine holds 1 okay-ish. I'm having just loads of trouble in 4.
Funny enough, I actually take 4 pretty slow. But I do it intentionally so that way it holds the very bottom of the corner.
at 3, sorry. And then 4, yeah, it's just kind of creeping through, getting to the throttle as early as you can.
Yeah. Just intentionally taking 4 slower is definitely the move to try to keep the car nice and tight through there. Because once that rubber line starts really coming in, you're not really going to have to really worry too much.
messed up 3 terribly. I could not get the car turned in. I still almost died.
Can get the car to rotate off 4.
I think I found the line in 3.
I think just as low as I could get the car. The banking helps there a lot,
Yeah.
but still sketchy. It's not like the whole turn 1.
Tried to see if maybe slowing down a little bit more for turn 1 would work, but it just, the trade-off isn't worth it. It doesn't hold middle.
Momentum.
Yeah, it doesn't hold too much. Like, the front end gives out with the speed you need to go at through there, so that way the exit feels good. And if that's the case, I mean, what's the fucking point of even slowing down for that corner? You might as well just keep running it really fucking wide. Better off. I say that, and then the car takes the corner flawlessly through turn 1.
Just move through it.
It's actually so good. I'm up a 1/10 of my time, and that was compared to my softs. That's actually wild.
It's not the lap right around here, but it is not easy.
Yeah.
Gave myself 1.5% engine damage. To 4th, and it decided, no, you're going to double shift to 3rd.
Ooh. I'm curious to know how you're moving so much momentum through the corners, because I'm watching you drop distance, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Steering very early and then just feathering the throttle through the corner. I'm actually using brake a good bit too. Just not a lot of brake at a time, just like 10-15% just to help coax the car down into the corner.
Yeah.
Like a moron. Just missed turn 1. That was big brain.
Yeah, big brain moments are always big brain. By the way, NFL, if the race unfolds how I think it's going to, our last stop is going to be soft tires.
Probably not gonna.
Alright, that's fine. Thanks.
Okay. Tack has spun on exit of pit lane,
good,
and
I'm
I
moving.
went straight through the grass because I misjudged it.
All right.
Car went a little wide and touched the grass, and I was like, damn it.
I mistook the road course pavement for the pit lane exit pavement, and then realized my mistake, and then drove through the grass, and it just sent me straight up on the speedway.
Girl's ratting himself out.
Let's not miss more corners. It's not smart.
How did you do there?
I just had a controller disconnect down the back straightaway.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah, especially considering I was gaining rapidly on Nismo. That just completely destroyed my race.
Well, not to warn you, but maybe is the one that's behind us.
I'm just gonna let you know now, Tack, I took softs.
Oh, that's fine. That actually might help me.
This was not.
Either you're having a really bad time, or I'm just able to capitalize on your draft.
Yes.
47-7 on mediums.
7.6 for my best lap, period.
I don't mind staying behind you on mediums. This is nice.
Later, because I'm doing the towing.
You might be too far ahead now. I just have to bank on you fucking up turn 1 and it'll just reel me back in.
Shit.
Fucked up and put all the cones on the track.
That's what the tires feel like. One steers in turn 1, who would have thought?
What'd you do?
One completely, just plowed straight through it.
We love that.
Taking this thing through a bunch of rock salt.
Woo! That looks fun.
Fun, yes, that's the one I'm using. Ah. Tire was like 65% on that last corner. Just gave up right there.
That was actually pretty fast for those tires to wear out.
It was 13. It was 13 laps.
That was? Oh jeez. Okay.
That was a full run for Stoffs. All right, let's not screw up pit exit this time.
Maybe are you headed Are
Screw
you
up pit
having
exit.
problems, maybe?
I'm just understeering in turn 1, kind of desynced my brain from driving for a moment.
I was gonna say, because I've enclosed like almost 1,000 feet on you.
Haven't had anyone near me, so I kind of just,
The brake just shut off.
yeah. Target in my sights, so I just kind of, alright, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Jesus Christ, I just fucked up turn forward like a fucking bitch.
Well, there you go, that's how you run a racing line.
Nope, no you don't. That's not it at all. I disagree. I always love how in video games now, with all the new lighting engine that every single video game uses, there's always this fucking motion blur tearing effect behind fast-moving objects, whether you are with the fast-moving object or not. Because chrome looks wrong, glass looks wrong, and then there's like a fake shadow, like ghosted image behind you. It's really fucking weird.
With all the technology we have, they'd be able to not have that problem.
It's the new lighting engines that they've been rolling out for the past like 5 years. They've all been doing the same thing. Whoever created that lighting engine didn't realize that, you know, you have this weird artifacting happen. What lap did you say it was? The end of 81 or 82?
80 over to 80, no, yeah, 81 over to 82, sorry. Forgot to count in the pace.
I'm gonna take a fucking shower. I smell like shit. I got the cold sweats over here. Don't do what I did and touch the grass, Dino. It's not fun.
totally
the
running
rubbering looks
PackerMan down. Just gotta keep running these laps.
You know what I love about how the rubbering looks like on this track? It looks like somebody just took a shit stain and just dragged their ass across the fucking track. Just one single fucking line, just like a shit stain of rubber. I'm not wrong, am I? I mean, turn 4 specifically, like if you look at turn 4, it literally like just starts abruptly.
I can't get that out of my head now. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was smart.
I mean, turn
that
4
woke me up.
specifically, like literally, it just starts so abruptly. It doesn't like fade in or anything. It's just like rubber.
Like a
I just
drag
badly
strip
fucked
rubber.
up turn 1.
You damage your car?
No. I just fucking completely blew it.
What if he had? Just saying.
Come on, turn, you bitch.
I like how turn 1 is the only corner that's not rubbering in properly. Every other corner is like heavily rubbered in, so grip level increase, but turn 1, nope.
Before my tires give.
Hmm?
God damn it.
Yes, turn 1 in the outside wall.
How about just turns in? Fucking dumb car. I turn where I normally turn in, just because I'm behind Dino, it just says, oh, we're just gonna turn just a little bit more.
Just actually going bolt.
I wish that this game had marbles, so if you missed the line, you were just had no grip at all. That would be neat to me. Cruel. A lot of people would see it as, but I think it'd be neat.
You know, no offense, but you've got to trust the car just a hair bit more. I know you don't want to put it in the wall, but you got to trust it just a hair more. Don't push it, but like, trust it. The rubber's in the track, so all you have to do is just keep it in that dark line and you'll be fine.
Squash killed my corner. You guys, anyway, my tires are starting to go.
Just went a little too wide in one corner and then it fucks up the other corner. Too much speed.
Hey, is anyone up here?
No.
Hey. Shit, my bad.
Why not? I just wasn't sure if you were asking us. Now it's time to wake up.
You know, somehow that didn't slow me down. I don't know how, but it didn't. I'm very confused.
I hit the wall in
Oh,
one.
minefield.
Damaged.
Your car's damaged?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a caution, I guess.
He's still going straight though.
Yeah, it's not. Like, I'll still be able to wheel it back to the pits, but
To the pits, I'll keep it out if that's what you want.
Oh, still green. Still green.
I mean, I guess.
Got
I looked off a
man
little
back.
bit, but
Through 3. Coming through 3. One more lap, just to...
a hard time getting softs the whole way home from there.
If I fuck up, I wouldn't be this far back. It's like, damn it.
Rumbling away, turn 1.
Essentially, all I need is a caution just to make this worth it.
Thought there was gonna be one there, honestly, but he was still going, so
Nah, it would have been the worst time for a caution because I went right
Yeah.
before pit window.
yep.
I'd be forced to go on mediums, and you wouldn't have to pit. Which means I'd have to run up the field to get to you on mediums, and that won't work. You'll just run away.
Right now,
Huh?
not the way I'm driving right now, I would
Fuck.
keep missing one. Distant, I cannot get turn 1 right. So let's not play in that too much.
Fuck me. Why is it affecting so much? The tires aren't even that bad.
Not do that another lap. That's 2 laps in a row. Let's not do it again.
One more lap, Dino. We can do it. And then we got soft, baby. Home run softs. And all we have to do is just bank on a caution, which probably will not happen.
But on softs as well, so I've been making up my grounds. So there's a chance that 3 of us may have an issue if we all get pushy at the end.
Well, maybe he's got this race in the bag unless there's a caution. Pretty soon this can be gloves off between me and Dino because it's kind of at that point to where it's, unless there's a caution, me and him are gonna be battling out for a position. Which, it's been a long time since me and Dino have battled out for position.
Why did I just miss the line there? What am I doing?
Alright, Dino, good luck.
Oh, this time, I believe. Tend to go this time. It's 2 laps in a row now. You're starting to get fucking idiotic.
Lap of the race.
Just 1.
Apple, you lost a lot of ground. Holy shit.
I'll feel between 3 and 4. I had to coast between all the way back. Coasted all the way back from 3.
That was a good corner. First time I've done one of those in a while.
I need Tag and Dino to start fighting if I have any shot at a podium.
7. Oh, not quite a 7, damn. 4 1,000s off. And then I just missed turn 1 because I'm not paying attention to where I'm driving.
Aim.
I've just fully Starlied this race.
Dino's doing his best Joey Logano to Kevin Harvick impression.
Car. Yeah, voice crack. Fuck. You are driving that 4 car though, so. Anyways.
I don't even think he's doing it intentionally. It's just working out that way. Fucking running consistent like 47 twos.
Oh, I just completely blew turn 1.
It's out here.
You know, I'm taking that second whether you like it or not.
My times just went minor, so I'm probably out of the fight.
Yep. If they went minor this early, dude, you're gonna be at like 70% by the time we get to the fucking flag.
Well, I'm trying to make them last 15 laps. That's gonna be my problem.
Yeah, you're gonna start dropping. Even if me and Dino start fighting now, you wouldn't catch us. You wouldn't be able to hold the podium. I'm not saying to be an ass, I'm just saying that's just kind of your situation you're in now.
I'm very well aware of my situation. I know I've got no shot. My only hope is maybe you two take each other out and I sneak in that way. For now,
maybe,
it's just try
maybe
and
literally
run
needs
as-
to have no caution the rest of this race to guarantee a win.
And we've only got like 2 more laps to actually have a caution thrown.
You got 4 laps.
47 flat.
My entire goal right now is just try and run as good a laps as I can to keep with you guys if something happens, and try and pad my gap over PackerMan. That's about it.
Sorry, Dino, it's for position at this point.
Idiot.
Yeah, I'm at moderate. I'm gonna be hurting so bad at the end of this run. I'm gonna take the white.
Flag ends the race.
If ever there was a time for you two to do the funny, this is now.
You mean do the funny?
I'm trying. My tires are definitely making me try. I'm at 73% in the right front. I've still got one more time to go around here.
The checkers, and that's the checkers.
Dino was on my ass, like no fucking joke.
So you're saying that there's still a chance for me if you guys absolutely biff it in 3 or 4.
So, P5.
Holy shit, me and Dino are side by side. Oh my god! And I got it. Oh! Ooh. That was a fun race, Dino.
Probably warm up here. Alright, let me get out phone. I'll start recording results.
Yeah, Dino's clipping it, so.
It's good.
That was a good fucking finish between me and him. That was a really good finish.
Our first caution-free incident? Our caution-free race?
Yes.
For the season, yes.
Yeah. Right front is at 79.7.
Yeah, I was when I said 75, I was going like, he might get closer to 80, and because at mine I'm at 56.9. I would have been able to go about 2 more corners before I would have had to pit.
Yeah, I'm cooked. Right rear's at 61.
Sixth.
Jesus Christ.
Sixth. Was it?
6th was
I was
Nismo.
6. Nismo.
Right.
And then Amish was 7th.
I wouldn't even been mad if Dino would have stole second place from me. I was too good. Even though I want the points, I would not have been mad.
We can finish the race.
Okay, yeah.
I have no fuel in the tank. I'm actually running out of fuel right now. I had the exact amount of fuel to finish the race. That's crazy.
I overfilled by 8 laps just because I didn't want to put myself in a scenario where I could run out of fuel, so I just packed all the fuel.
I thought I overfilled. I thought I overfilled by like a lap or two.
As did
It's probably
I.
'cause I was, you know what?
I only
It's probably
had
because I was in the throttle more because
3.5%.
the track has more grip.
Yeah, I only had 3.5% when I crossed the line, so I only had about maybe 80% of a lap of fuel.
Alright, maybe come here. I'm gonna run you down.
Hey, ladies and germs, just want to say thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the button and all their channels. And our honor if you're a Buckeye fan. And I'll see you.